went in for our routine 20-week scan, and the sonographer couldn't see Martha's face or the heart properly, so we were asked to come back the week later, and we thought it was just going to be a quick checkup just to make sure that everything was okay. And unfortunately then the radiographer was quiet for quite a long time, and then told us that she thought that there was something wrong with Martha's heart, and it couldn't be confirmed until we went to see a consultant in a couple of weeks. But we were obviously absolutely devastated because we'd never heard of anyone who'd had a heart defect before, and we weren't sure what that meant. We just wondered where it'd come from, and we automatically jumped to conclusions that we'd have to maybe have an abortion, or there was nothing that could be done for Martha. But we were quickly reassured by the consultant that there was an operation that Martha could have in the early stages of life, which would pretty much save her life, basically. So even though it was quite hard to take in, we had a little bit of hope then when we left the hospital that day. We were extremely well looked after throughout the pregnancy. We had regular scans just to see how Martha was doing. We had regular chats with the consultants just to make sure we knew exactly what was going to happen post-birth. We knew that I was going to have to be induced at a hospital that could look after Martha, and that she would have the operation at 4 weeks old. She was born with transposition of the great arteries and a hole in the heart. So the two main arteries that pump the blood around the body were the wrong way round. And she also had a hole in her heart which needed to be closed up. The operation that took place when she was 4 weeks old was open heart surgery, where they performed an arterial switch, and they also closed the hole in the heart. It was quite a stressful time because it was a 7-hour operation. The recovery was amazing. She was basically on intensive care for 3 days, and then back on the ward in the hospital for 3 days. And after that, we took her home. And so far, so good. We haven't had any problems with her since. Martha's standard of living hasn't been affected at all. She's a happy, healthy baby. She swims every Saturday. She crawls around with all her friends. We haven't had any setbacks. So, we've been really lucky. And yeah, from what we felt at the 20-week scan, it was all kind of doom and gloom. Now we're really happy, and obviously we know things could happen in the future, but for now we're just looking forward to spending as much time as we can with our little girl. Since the operation, Martha's had a series of checkups, especially in the first couple of months of her life. But it's 1 year on now, and she's doing amazingly well. We haven't had any setbacks, and she's, as you can see, she's a very happy baby. We obviously had a very stressful pregnancy and stressful first couple of months, but we were so well looked after, and we're just so happy that it was picked up on the 20-week scan. So we prepared for it, basically. And I mean, you can't really prepare for how you're going to feel when your baby has heart surgery, but we're just glad. It could have been a lot more dramatic if it hadn't been picked up. So we're happy, and Martha's happy too, I think.